The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Check. Oh, what has happened here? A real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He is through here, and he was alert to it.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Bellingham. Bellingham. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brugge with the corner, there first. Toure is there, and he can get that clear. Goes for a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Kaka. He's picked his way through. And he shoots!
Kaka clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And they've got rid.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Bellingham running with the ball. Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. That's the end of the first 45. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, into the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those... Getting up there! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cruyff, steaming on goalwards. It's a loose ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pato! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Threads one in. Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Cruyff is standing over this one, and now as good a time as any to pull level. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Do not write them off. Back they come. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17.
We're looking at a different game now.
4.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have some...
Stojkovic!
Number 7.
And he's heaved it away.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Vinicius Junior. Number 6.
And it's Bellingham.
Pedri. Number 11. Neymar. Number 25.
Great chance! That's a
18.
real chance missed.
Besson fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure. Stojkovic. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through.
Bruges really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Stojkovic. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
4 added
Yaya
minutes has
Toure.
been indicated.
And Zanetti. Now it's Stojkovic. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The movement's so precise. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game...